Well, at least these guys give me something back when they die. So it does sound from those visions that what we're seeing is actually further in the future, where Elizabeth has been held for quite a long time already.
What did the Lord receive in return for his gifts? Eve and her apple, Sodom and Gomorrah. Humanity wrote a bad check, and the blood was the only way to settle accounts. For what is Columbia, if not a different arc in a different time?
Okay, so she's using all the same speeches now as what we heard from Comstock on some of the Magnavoxes. I'm guessing that that doctor, or whatever experiment he's doing with her, is slowly turning her into what we're seeing in these visions, or what we're hearing. So let's hope that we can prevent that. Because I like Elizabeth. And I don't want her to turn into some annoying psychopathic cult preacher.
The child is ready. It's time.
Prophet, even if we cure her, why do you think she'll do what you ask?
My daughter has two problems, Doctor. One is the condition your science will cure her of. The other affliction is of a spiritual nature.
What affliction is that?
Hope.
Yeah, that sound when the tear closes kind of sounds like a radio static. Like as if different channels are being picked up. Oh. First time I've seen one of those guys just being alive from the start. These are all Ben Franklin masks, right? Hummingbirds, William R. Foreman. I'm wondering if these kinetoscope tapes are actually meaningful. Like, am I supposed to see something here? I mean, we've obviously seen hummingbirds and sunrises and all these things.
Your surgery is tomorrow, you know. You better eat. Oh, you still expect DeWitt to burst in and rescue you, don't you? It's been 6 months.
6 months.
Okay, so we've shifted 6 months ahead in time. Or at least those tears are 6 months ahead in time. But I think where we are now is actually much further ahead in time, because we keep hearing Elizabeth as a grown woman. Apparently as somebody who has given up hope, so I guess we never made it there to save her in that timeline. Oh, if the Founding Fathers only knew that their likeness was going to be used like this. This is Comstock. Oh no. Hate this guy. Pick up shotgun. Yeah. Well, I guess I can try it. I don't think it is possible to get past this guy without him seeing me, but I can try. Is he still looking at me? Oh, shotgun works pretty well against these assholes. Gonna keep that around. A gear. Health for salts. Without assaults, you will use health to cast vigors. Actually sounds pretty good. Yeah, let's assume I'm gonna need salts more often than health.
Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt. But in the end, he is the one who'll have to pay down all of our accounts, won't he? Where does his guilt start? And mine end?
He seems a bit bitter. I think that's the gun I dropped there, right? Yeah, I think so. Columbia Authority, where you learn.
A man once promised me that he would free me of my chains. But in the end, he abandoned me to serve his own needs.
No, I didn't.
But in some ways, I thank him. He showed me exactly how much faith our species deserved.
Anna.
God put his faith in men once too. It seems that we have something
Ark.
in common. Disappointment.
I missed that one.
I did not always love the prophet. In truth, I ran from his embrace. I even denied that I was his.
Sodom.
I followed a man who seemed to be everything my father was not.
Prophets.
That man was a false shepherd. And when the wolves came for me,
Elizabeth.
he was nowhere to be found.
Seed. Yeah. I'm here now, so let's see if we can somehow prevent this from happening. So far it looks like all of Comstock's prophecies are coming true. That I was a false prophet who led her astray, and that she came back to him after that and took over from him. Wait a minute. Is this where I want to be? What's up with all the weird sparkly things here?
As the days pass, I believe less in God and more in Lutece. My powers shrivel as my regrets blossom. All of this because my father failed me. By the time I realized how far I'd gone, it was too late to stop it. But there is still one last chance at redemption for both of us.
Battleship Falls. Did he just fall? Wait, I have to look at it again. Did he just fall down the waterfalls? And was that immediately his death and also his last video? Oh. I guess he died when he made that video. Wait, it did say 1909. Sorry, I keep missing this, but it did say 1909, right? Not 2009. His death. Yeah, 1909. Okay. No, I thought there was some weird time travel thing going on again. Okay, I've already been here.
There's the switch.
This is quite the office.
undone. I cannot stop what I have put in motion. But perhaps I can keep it from ever starting. He was my first hope. And now, he is my last.
Sounds like she's trying to prevent something from happening in the first place. And it involves me.
Should be able to head downstairs and get to Elizabeth now.
Jesus. Fuck's sake. That scared the living shit out of me. Sorry, that was a bit loud. Fucking Bioshock. You know, they did the same thing in Bioshock 1. You walk into, I think it's a toilet or something, and then you turn around. There's one of those freaking guy with bunny ears.
As he baptized me with water, I shall baptize the Sodom below with fire, and prepare it for the coming of the Lord. But we won't save it if we will not save ourselves. There will be no salvation until the fire floods the city and covers the blaze.
There's a gear here.
Once this world has been born again, a million others wait their turn.
After each successful kill, weapon damage is increased. Compared to... Yeah. I like that.
The rebirth of the spirit. Sometimes the mind gets in the way. If the mind will not yield, then you must expose the mind to every version of yourself. Either the mind will yield, or be reduced to a blank.
No.
Tomorrow the leash comes off, because all of this has to end. But even if I destroy the siphon, will I be strong enough to see all the doors and open whichever I choose. And if I bring him here, who is to say that he would be any match for the monsters I have created?
I have been here, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go rescue Elizabeth. I'm going around in circles. Okay, what the hell's going on? I'm supposed to take the elevator here. Oh. Am I? This is just pointing me to the... I think I have to take the elevator, right? Just gonna ignore the arrow for now. I hope she's not losing her eye already.
Elizabeth, hold tight! What? It's a tear. What is it?
Why do you ask what?
When the delicious question is when.
Lives, lived, will live.
Dies, died, will die.
Oh my god, I hate you guys. Hey. Who's that?
As you can see, Booker, the lunatics are running the asylum. They don't even listen to me anymore.
Elizabeth.
All I can do is watch as what I set into motion slides into its terminal stage. It took all I had left in me just to bring you here.
Elizabeth, I don't understand. I heard you screaming. I was coming to get you. Are we...
Here. Take my hand.
I don't know. You're kind of crazy and creepy and fatalistic at the moment, so I'd rather avoid whatever you've set up. But I guess that there's nothing else I can do here, so... What? Oh.
The seed of the prophet shall sit the throne and drown in flame the mountains of man. Say what you will about Comstock. He was a hell of a fortune teller. Wasn't the torture that broke me. Wasn't the indoctrination. It was time. Time rots everything, Booker. Even hope.
I was coming.
Songbird. He always stops you.
Yes, but I would find a way.
No. It's too late for me. I brought you here for your sake. Yours and hers. Here.
What is this?
It's for her. She'll know how to read it.
What does it say?
It's advice.
Advice on what?
How not to become me.
Whoa. This is becoming pretty groovy. It's the song from the title screen.
I'm back. In 1912. Before she... There's still time. Elizabeth!
Leave her alone!
You two men upstairs. If she gets ornery, just hit her with the machine.
Comstock! What are you doing to her? Let her be!
Mr. Durant, what's the expression? Day late and the dollar short.
No. Because she said it wasn't the torture or the indoctrination, but time, and I am here.
I gotta
Need
get
to-
in there. Maybe if I shut down those machines from upstairs.
Can't we give her something to quiet her down? Well, the prophet says half the procedure is the pain.
When the body cries out, the spirit listens. Do you hear that screaming, DeWitt? That is the sound of your interference. You have led my daughter into temptation.
Shut up.
She is not your daughter!
Oh, shit.
I'll cut your heart!